everybody. I'm MyriadMike, and welcome back to another episode of Training in Street Fighter V. This episode, we're going to go over some of the basics, and I got a few people here in the room with me.
MyriadSamson.
Riibob's back.
IceManJones.
And so, Jake, which part do you want to go over first?
We're going to go over some spacing, and then maybe go into how to deal with being in the corner, and how to keep somebody in the corner once you actually get them in the corner.
Excellent. So,
Lock strings and pressure.
I will play against Jake, and let's go to the training stage with the grid. What?
Alright.
What did you say? How typical? What?
I'm going to go into the grid when training.
Well, I mean, I figured that was the best idea.
To learn spacing, it really is. It really helps you decide.
Right. Because I mean, it gives you the visual cue, like you can kind of see the space and distance a little bit. So,
Can you turn on hitboxes in this?
No.
Okay.
You can get some mods done where you can see them like in the PC version and stuff.
that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. That's why I used in Killer Instinct.
Devour.
We'll go over some basics for Nakali right here.
All right.
One thing about Nakali is you'll notice is really fast walk speed. I can just go in and out like this. And one of the important things about any fighting game is knowing your range on your attacks. So let's see, right about here would be my heavy kick range. Well,
Okay.
right about there.
We was a pixel off. I mean.
This would be, this right here would be like a standing medium punch.
Okay.
And this would probably, crouching.
And you can see, basically look at the toes at the bottom.
Yeah.
Like that's why a lot of people use this for training, is you can see the grid down here will give you a good spacing, letting you see, kind of giving you at first visual what you're dealing with.
Yeah, it's very good for trying to get that down pat. And then this would probably be right about here would be a standing medium punch, and then this would be a standing light punch right about here ish. So you want to get those down as far as range, and then for a bit of slower poke, this would be a crouching medium kick.
And it's going to be
Right
different
there.
with every character, right?
Yes, every character, every move has different ranges and such.
No, they're on the collie.
No, they're all Nakali.
Yeah. But his main poke tools is definitely the standing heavy kick, and then the two medium punches, standing and crouching, are good throwing as well. And then you can kind of buffer a crouching medium punch into a stomp. Like
Oh,
so.
nice. Right. So explain buffering.
So basically buffering would be like that. See, I'm doing the stomp, nothing's coming out. Why is nothing coming out? Because I'm not hitting you. Hit you? Hey, look, it came out.
So basically what he's doing is he's doing the command like really quickly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Start
so
one move, like the basis of it would be like down and medium punch, and if it's a fireball motion forward, which is down, forward, you can kind of roll into that and then hit the second button.
right, which you don't see it happening until you connect with the first attack.
An older explanation would be move queuing.
Right.
Yeah.
As opposed to
Essentially, but
buffering.
you have to have that hit confirmed in order for that second move to come.
That was
Right,
just for
right.
the audience. That was just a.
Yeah.
It wasn't just for me. You know?
Oh, no, this is, we understand you,
Yeah.
Mike. It's okay.
And also, this other thing is his really good dash.
Right. It's very nice. So
Because if they're sitting there waiting for you to throw out, say, like a standing heavy kick, because they don't want to get hit by that. Because, one, like, try just doing crouching jab for a second. You'll get like that.
Right.
And that's a good chunk of damage. So, they might be waiting for you to do that, so instead you go
oh shit!
dash up grab, it's pretty fast, or just a dash up crouching light punch.
Right. And that was one of the things when we were in the tournament together. You basically schooling me that you were just like, you're not utilizing the character properly because you're not actually using his speed, his advantage. That's his real advantage there.
It is very quick.
He doesn't have that same flair that a lot of other characters have, but I guess you would say. But it's a different feel for him entirely, I think.
Yeah, every character has their own unique spacing. Not only that, but their move sets, and then
Let's actually go into training so we don't end up doing this again.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a good idea. But, yeah, he's definitely
so bad. Sorry.
really aggressive character in general. It's his strong suit, but he can also play a very good neutral game where you're kind of at equal spacing in the middle, basically.
Uh-huh.
He's really good at that as well. So you can kind of play him defensive, but his strong suit is offense because of his massive damage. Because he does hit like a truck.
Yeah, because I tried to play him defensively when I was first starting, and your advice for me was to switch to a more aggressive stance because I guess apparently you saw that I played a little bit better that way, and I did okay when we were at the tournament. I mean, I beat several of the opponents. I just ended up losing out finally.
You got to pick for me.
Oh, I do?
Yeah.
Alright. What can I pick yet? Okay, there we go. We can just stick with the same character since that's what we've been showing people so far.
So definitely you want to get your spacing down and the distances on your moves and such. And also realize your character's strong suits. You don't have to play totally, like you don't want to copy whatever somebody else is playing. You want to play your own style always. You gotta set it to a control player. Yeah. R1.
Oh, sorry.
Right. Left. Yeah.
Okay, cool. There we go. Excellent. Sorry.
Yay.
Because everybody's
Now
got
you're learning about that too.
The great thing about fighting games, everybody has their own style. No two Nakalis are ever going to be exactly the same.
Right.
You play your own style. You play your own thing. That's why I consider them kind of an art form in that fashion.
Right.
Because nobody plays my character like me. They can play similar, but they're not going to do the exact same thing in every situation. It's what I do in my own situation. And that's something to realize. You can't just make yourself play, whatever. You can't just copy somebody. You got to realize how you play and work on strengthening your strong suits and getting out what you're bad at. Let's go over the corner.
Alright.
So in the corner, when you are cornered, it's a bad place to be whether you realize it or not because you cannot move backwards. You straight up cannot. All you can do is move forward, period. So when you're out in the corner, you can move back, forth, any which way. You can change your space, throughout this. So the guy in the corner, you know the range on his attacks. You know that he can't get out of the range once you're in range of his attack. Like, for instance, in the corner.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
See here,
Nobody
he's in my
can
heavy
play
kick
it.
range.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do about it. He cannot do anything but try to jump, which is, in general, not a good option.
No.
Because, say, you try to jump.
Yeah.
Just try to jump over me.
Oh, try to jump over. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Oh, let's try it again. Ready, set, go. Haha! I made it through.
Go ahead.
Yeah, then that's bad. But yeah.
In general, it's just bad because it's very risky. And if I was here when you did it, I backed up and you jumped over me, you're right back in the corner and you just lost HP. So it's not necessarily a good option, but I wouldn't say never do it. I would just say don't always try just to jump forward whenever they're here, because they're going to be looking for that. Ideally, when you have somebody in the corner, you don't want to just keep walking forward, mashing buttons. You want to stay, say if you're Nakali right here. Right here, I'm strong. What can you do against me? You have to mash out something that's not safe.
Right. Yeah, there we go with the grab. It's because I was blocking the whole time. You went in for that. Picking up all mine.
And that's another option is Nakali has an invincible DP, basically a dragon punch like a Shoryuken.
Yeah.
And this is a good option for when you're getting pressured and getting out, but lift one of those, Mike.
Oh, sorry, wrong thing.
Just try doing a dragon punch or his uppercut.
Sorry. I'm having a hard time doing it for some reason. There we go.
Forward, down, forward.
Yeah. And that's like a quarter of
Well, I keep doing that instead. I go one too many times.
Surprisingly, a lot of left-handed players that use controllers and arcade sticks have issues doing dragon punches on the left, facing the left side.
Yeah, I do.
But it's
Basic.
almost a memory though.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Which I have to just practice it and get it back down, but
Basically, ideally in this game, is it was designed to get people to stop doing uppercut when they're pressured. Because in general in this game, anytime you do one, you're going to lose a chunk of HP possibly.
I forgot what
yeah, the Kali's uppercut's a little awkward too because the way it goes forward. I'm sorry. It's Jacob.
Oh, I need to break it too. I see.
It says MyriadMike. Oh, I guess that's just the
Some.
right one.
He's on the blue side.
I'm
His
blue.
controller's blue,
Yeah.
but his character's red.
If that doesn't confuse the shit out of people at home. Rah! I want to have long hair too.
But ideally, when you have somebody in the corner, you need to realize that you have the advantage. I can move back and forth all I want. That guy's stuck in the corner. He can't do anything. And you want to use that to your advantage. You want to try and keep him in it.
Yeah, definitely. That's the thing that,
That's basically the idea of the corner, is realizing how to play while you're in the corner and while somebody else is in the corner.
So we've got a minute or two. Do you want to go over the getting knocked down thing, the paper, rock, scissors?
Okay, so in a knockdown situation, somebody's down. Of course, you have options. Say, I'm right here. What are my options? I can do.
Right.
Basically, you're standing light kick into a command grab setup.
Right.
I could go just plain grab,
Right.
neutral jump, or see what they do.
Right. And so for me, now that I'm stuck, once I'm down on the ground, I've only got like 3 options when I'm coming back up, which is, I do believe,
3 primary options.
primary, yeah.
Yeah, your primary option is knock me down.
I'm sorry.
Would be a crouching heavy kick.
There we go, thanks.
Would be a light punch. If they're
Yeah.
going for, say, like a delayed attack, see what I was doing? Because, like, let me knock you down.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
And you try and do a dragon punch. Well, anyway, that doesn't matter. But if you'll notice, anyway, knock me down. Let me go set command inputs on.
How do I do that?
L1. Attack data and key display. Put those both on.
Alright.
Okay, so like knock me down. And then I'm gonna do dragon punch. Alright. Let me knock you down. You do one. Alright, now watch my commands. Well, here, do dragon punch.
Sorry, I'm trying to come up out of it. I'm just having a hard time doing it. Damn it. Come on, Mike.
You can do it. I believe in you.
I don't.
Okay, I don't. Yeah, I lost faith too.
Wake up DPs are kind of tough sometimes.
Yeah.
I've done it like instinctively, but
Just try and mash it. That's super. But anyway,
That's super.
yeah.
Close enough.
Here, you want to try to Riibob? Maybe you can do it a little better than I can. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time with it. And I don't mean to embarrass myself. See, I'm the one who definitely needs training. It's
Okay.
well, anyway, if you watch my input, every
Do it
single.
from the other side real quick.
Okay.
I'll be over in the mirror. Okay, there we go.
If you notice my input every single time, I'm doing a crouching light punch. So don't press anything this time. I'm gonna do the exact same thing I was doing. That. If you did DP, I blocked it. If not, I did a jab. Right?
Yep.
So. All right. Now you knock me down. Now, if you were doing the same thing, if I did a wake up jab, it would have beat that. And I would have the advantage now because you're always plus on jab. You always have a little bit of frame advantage against your opponent. Your next attack will beat theirs if they're at the same speed. So that's that mind game. Is a wake up jab is a good option, and then you can knock me down again.
That's wrong one. There we go.
Yeah. And I can do a wake up grab, anticipating if you're going to grab me, or I can go for a neutral jump, which is not the best option at all, but it is an option.
You can't confuse your opponent.
Yeah. And then knock me down again. And then another one would be holding, basically chicken guarding, holding back and up together. And then if they do an attack right when you wake up, you'll block. Like just throw something right when I'm supposed to wake up. Oh.
Bam jabs.
Well, it's better to do it. Here, let me do it to you.
Okay.
You hold back. See?
Ah, okay.
So he was doing that and he blocked. Well, if I did it later, you still holding up back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold up back. You got jump. But if it's time for immediately want to get up, you'll block instead.
Sometimes.
Anyway, it's done correctly. And then, so that's basically another option is that. And then another one, which is kind of a option select that a lot of top players are using, are you add in hitting both light attacks. And what will happen is you try and grab me after you knock me down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, sweep
Knock
me.
down first, then grab.
Yeah, and then grab. That's better if I do it. See?
I'm going to say I'm probably doing a little too early.
Yeah, you do it. You gotta hold up back
Oh.
and do it. See, this is what it's gonna look like.
Okay.
So you hold up back and you hit the 2 lights.
Okay. Aha! Wasn't just my timing, it was off.
Huh. So what was it supposed to represent? Like
It's
what's
supposed to break the grab. If I get it right. There we go.
Ah, okay.
So if you do that right and you practice it and get it down, which obviously I'm a little off, you'll cover 3 options. You got a media attack for when they get you, which media attack is basically throughout the attack before they wake up and it hits later. It'll beat that. It'll beat a grab, and it'll possibly be a delayed attack. So that's a really good option in itself. It'll look like this. So those are kind of your wake up options. You got jab on wake up, then you got throw, then you have this defensive OS which blocks media attacks, can possibly be delayed attacks, and throws.
It almost seems like the best option.
It can be, but a lot of people look for that nowadays because that's what a lot of people are doing.
Right.
So get ready. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
And then if you do the EX one, you go.
Oh, he goes a little bit further, yeah.
Oh, there.
Nice.
Nice. That's sexy.
Okay, I can do this.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, his moves
chunk
are
of damage.
slightly different as well while he's in the V trigger.
But anyway, that's basically like defense options when you're down, and then always just block is an option to see what happens. Just
Well, thanks.
also a good idea.
Alrighty. Well, thanks a lot, Jacob, for taking us through all these different bits of strategy and spacing and things of the sort. What would be the next subject we would cover?
Maybe mix-ups or something like that. How to mix up your offense.
All right. So next time when we're in our next episode, we'll do mix-ups on the offense. And since we're kind of gotten a colleague going on here, I guess we'll continue on with him as our character that we're going to use for that. So we'll see you guys next time. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Also, check out Riibob's channel, Awkward Much. There'll be a link in the description. We'll see you guys next time. I'm MyriadMike.
That's MyriadSamson.
MyriadSamson. Alright.
I'm Riibob getting my ass kicked.
And IceManJones.
See you next time. Peace!